I'm Ben Zion. I'm the owner of Popcorn Asylum. I run the cooks in the kitchen and do a little bit of just about everything else.
How did you get into making gourmet popcorn?
I started making it for people at the courthouse that I worked in. They were requesting different kinds of food, and what they really liked was the caramel corn I was making. And so I started bringing caramel corn to the courthouse, and they started asking for it more and more, to the point where I was selling it at cost, and just sort of spun out of control from there, to the point where I have a store doing it now.
Now, walk me through the process from kernel through the process to bulk bag.
Okay, well, we pop the popcorn. We have two different kinds of popcorn. One we use for caramel, one we use for cheddar. The cheddar one's a butterfly popcorn. The caramel one's a mushroom pop. That means it's sort of rounder, it's less surface area, which works better for caramel. The cheddar popcorn, we pop it with salt and coconut oil, and as it's coming out, we toss it with the cheddar, and that's the whole deal. There's not much else to it. It gets packaged after that. The caramel corn's a little bit more involved. We pop the popcorn without oil, or without salt. It's coconut oil and popcorn. We weigh it out to a certain amount and fill the kettles with it. And then we take the caramel, which is made of butters and sugars and things like that, and pour that. We leaven it with some baking soda, which gives it a little more surface area and coats a little better. And then we pour that over the popcorn as it's stirring. And there's a lot of salt in the caramel, that's why we don't salt the popcorn for the caramel corn. Once that's nicely coated, the machine's spun it enough, we dump it onto, we crane the kettles over and we dump that onto pans, and we dry it in the oven for 20 minutes. And then we pull that out and we dump it into pans again, and we stir it up to make sure it doesn't stick together. And once it's cooled and not sticky anymore, we can package it. We're savvy enough to do it. It's mostly caramel leaping out onto my arms. We dehydrate strawberries, then we put them through a meat grinder. It's never touched meat, it's only strawberry. And banana, and I can't remember what else we put through there. But it makes this very strawberry sort of gummy worms. And it gets broken up pretty nicely in there. The first time I ever sold the product at a profit, I was surprised at how much satisfaction I got.